The external manifestation of cosmic living matter is the barometer of the inner nature of cosmic life. 1. The external appearance of all living things in the universe is the manifestation of their inner quality. Every living thing in the universe is an organic synthetic body, constantly changing and developing in its movement. It has two series of yin and yang combination, namely the external positive pole image series of life, short for the vulgar body, and the internal negative pole soul series, short for the elegant body. The two form an organic life entity in the course of embrace and movement. In a complete life, the organism of the yin and yang dipole is a highly integrated organic whole in which yang is in yin and yin is in yang. They integrate with each other and generate each other. The exterior presentation of life is the reflection of the inner energy quality of life. The cultivation and purification of the inner energy quality of life is the external supply and feeding of life. Through the reality of the external image of life, the properties of the inner quality of life can be seen. Through the intrinsic movement frequency and the movement parameters of life, the state of energy feeding of the external environment of life can be found. The two complement each other and are deeply attached to each other and get along easily with each other. All living things in the universe have the ever-changing image characteristics and follow the changing law. From the vast celestial body organism to all kinds of complex and changeable cosmic organisms, from intelligent organisms of highly civilized cosmic planets to simple, subtle microorganisms, they all reflect the inner quality and growth ring memory of their life in their external appearances and life law. They are the true portraiture of all living things in reality. 2. All living things in the universe are a holographic combination of yin and yang. The combination of all living things in the universe is a cell tissue composed of the space factor of the mercy core of the yin and yang energy. Its life nature inherits the mysterious genes of the mercy core of yin and yang energy. They are the segmentations of yin and yang energy. In cosmic space, all living matter, whether large or small, forms a holographic living matter movement network, with the vertical up and down, the intersection between north and south, the alternation between southeast and northeast, and the interweaving of southwest and northwest, from the 8 diagrams of multidimensional space. All living matter forms a huge cosmic life legion made up of the positive pole and negative pole, and arranged in order according to life category. They form a living world of universal holography. In this sacred universe, the mercy core of yin and yang energy is the creator and only God of the universe. The life attribute of the mercy core of the cosmic yin-yang energy is the moral of all life in the universe and the sacred law of the movement of all life. All living things in the universe shall believe in it, abide by it, observe it, and perform it. Those who follow these principles will gain twice the result with half the effort and enjoy health in mind and body, luck and happiness. Those who violate these principles will gain half the result with twice the effort and suffer misery in body and mind and unbearable pain. All living things in the universe should give full play to their own life nature, which is infinite compassion and mercy, infinite kindness and love, and interaction with each other by knowing, believing, loving, helping, and accomplishing each other. In the universe of all lives, each life should make the fire of their mercy and love burst into a blaze and add a ray of light and a share of warmth to the vastness of space. 3. The quality of all living things in the universe affects the rise and fall of the universe itself. All living things in the universe form a holographic life legion network. In this huge and complex life legion, organisms connect with each other, induct with each other, integrate with each other, give to each other, help each other, and influence each other. Honor begets honor. Disgrace begets disgrace. Happiness begets happiness. Trouble begets trouble. Blessings beget blessings. Ruin begets ruin. A slight move in one part may affect the situation as a whole. The changing of the sun affects all life. The changing of the earth affects all life. The changing of the celestial bodies affect all life. Human change affects all life. If all living things in their life movement followed the way of life, of the mercy core of the cosmic yin-yang energy, all living things in the universe would enjoy the great way of simplicity, the great way of love, the great way of kindness, the great way of happiness, the great way of bliss, the great way of satisfaction, and the great way of auspiciousness. If all living things in their life movement did not follow the way of life of the mercy core of the cosmic yin-yang energy, all living things in the universe would suffer. The great way of complexity, the great way of hate, the great way of evil, the great way of bitterness, the great way of baseness, and the great way of misfortune. If the life movement of all living things obeyed the law of the universe and conformed to the clockwise direction of the universe, they would obtain the positive energy of the universe, that is, the energy of the mercy core. If your own behavior is intended to add fuel and glory to the great organism of the universe, the cosmic mercy core is bound to grant you auspicious blessings, allowing you to share in the spirit of the universe and enjoy good luck, good news, and good outcomes. If the life movement of all living things violated the way of the universe and went against the clockwise direction of the universe, they would obtain the negative energy of the universe, that is, the energy of the evil core. If your own behavior is intended to splash mud and stain the big organism of the universe, the cosmic mercy core is bound to give you evil returns, so that you shall suffer the evil of the universe and experience bad luck, misfortune, and evil consequences. The cause and effect relations of all living things in the universe simply and naturally form the divine rule of cosmic life in the life movement of the universe. If the movement and growth of all living things consciously abided by the law of the life movement of the universe, under heaven and above the earth, how could there be so many natural calamities and man-made misfortunes and the misery and suffering of creatures? How could there be so many enemies and life and death struggles? 4. The movement curve and cosmic law of all living things in the universe has the same breath, sound, shape, and consequence. The moving magnetic energy field of all living things in the universe is the energy level of an individual's real performance in the group movement of its life in the mercy core of the cosmic yin-yang energy. If the individual life movement is active in its performance, then the obtained energy of good retribution will be stronger. Its own magnetic force will be stronger. Its life magnetic field curve will be at peak value, and its life energy will be more powerful. Manifested in the reality of its life, it will have a good health, a high IQ, an open-minded personality, a cheerful mood, and a high success rate. If the individual life movement is passive in its performance, its good retribution will be weaker, its life magnetic line of force will be weaker, its life magnetic field curve will be at low value, and its life energy will be weaker. Manifested in the reality of its life, it will have bad health, a low IQ, a weak personality, a depressed mood, and a high failure rate. Your strong positive energy as an individual organism not only directly affects your personal luck, but also indirectly affects the people and things around you, your relatives, friends, family, animals, and plants, as well as radiating to the surrounding environment. These seemingly unrelated people, things, and matters are actually interrelated. Just like you need to turn on the light when it's dark, you need an umbrella when it rains, you need to stop when the traffic light is lit, you need to see a doctor when you're sick. All living matter is interrelated and mutually influential. The positive energy that bursts out from thousands of lives in the world can form the invisible, intangible, cosmic yin-yang flow in any space with life. It is a powerful force of positive energy. It can form nobility and sanctity, infinite compassion and mercy, infinite love and kindness, and a good atmosphere. It can make the universe transform and revive itself with a new look. It can also make the people in society turn over a new leaf and thoroughly remold themselves. It can help nature to provide good weather for the crops and peace and prosperity. It can also make families more harmonious, satisfied, happy, and successful. This is the divine power of the universe. This is the pursuit of the mercy core of the cosmic yin and yang energy. Likewise, your negative energy as an individual organism in the universe can not only bring personal disaster, but also indirectly affects your relatives, friends, family, and the people around you. Just like you don't have a light when it's dark, you don't have an umbrella when it rains, you don't have medicine when you're sick, you always have bad luck. When more and more organisms in the world gather and carry more and more negative energy, the cosmic environment in which we live will develop a very bad, malicious flow of great destructive power, which will envelop the air and form a bad atmosphere of moral decay and sinister human hearts. Disasters will fall from heaven. Dark clouds will loom all over. The earth will tremble and the mountains will quake. Floods will besiege the land. Human society will suffer moral collapse. The people will be corrupted. This is also the divine power of the universe. It is the punishment for those who violate the law of the mercy core of the cosmic yin-yang energy. 4. The rise and fall of all living things in the universe affects the fate and life of our cosmic neighbors. In the great world of all living things in the universe, the fate movement of law and tides of life among organisms are in a state of unending movement. They affect each other's organism changes. Like the changing of a celestial body in the solar system affects the surrounding planets, the changing of the sun affects the earth, and the changing of the earth affects mankind, so the changing of mankind affects the surrounding objects. Among these numerous and complex living things, each organism is exceedingly strange, different in appearance, different in personality, and also different in lifestyle. However, in the depths of their souls, their spiritual essence is the same. They are all organisms consisting of the dipolar yin-yang. The meaning of their existence is first to meet the needs of their own life energy through own efforts, and then, with their own actions in life, to serve the mercy core of the cosmic yin energies, infinite compassion and mercy, infinite kindness and love, infinite virtue and generosity, and infinite blessings and beauty. Under the care of these great and magical organisms, different lives resemble gorgeous and refreshing life flowers. They compete to bloom. They are beautiful and fragrant. Some are strong, some weak. Some are big, some small. Some are heavy, some light. Some are dark, some pale. Each is unique. They compete with each other in the beauty of their appearance. The yin-yang light of infinite compassion, mercy, and strong passion shines and inspires the compassion of all living things, inspires the soul of the mercy core of all living things, echoes the song of mercy that warms people's hearts in the cosmos, and awakens the mercy instinct of all living things, forming balls of an atmosphere of mercy that fill and coil up in the universe. All living things in the universe bathe in the merciful rain and kind mist of the mercy core of the cosmic yin and yang energy, and experience the kind and loving baptism of the cosmic yin yang energy. In the connotations of one's own life, great loving power is accumulated to preserve energy for the beautiful opening of nirvana in its own future life. 6. All living things in the universe form a closely related community of life. The universe is too immense to be estimated. The universe is too deep to be measured. All living things in the universe are limitless and endless. The way of the universe can be big or small. They are crisscrossed, high and low, dense and thin, far and near, communicating through form and soul. All living things in the universe, in the boundless expanse of the vast cosmos, are part of the life movement network between life and life. Everyone follows the way of the universe, and in life movement engages in mutual exchange and mutual induction. You are happy, and so am I. You are sad, and so am I. You succeed, and so do I. You suffer, and so do I. The interaction between lives sometimes happens in real time, is sometimes delayed. Sometimes happens today, sometimes happens tomorrow. The mutual retribution and feedback between lives truly entails that goodwill will be rewarded with good. Evil will be returned with evil. Gift returned for gift. Virtue returned for virtue. Revenge returned for revenge. And blessings returned for blessings. In the history of the universe, so much sorrow and joy, being near or far apart, many enemies and countless afflictions, suffering and calamities are the predestined relationship of the cause and effect of all living things. 7. Abiding by the great way of universe is the sacred law of happy growth for all living things. The universe is large and its creatures are numerous, but the great way is extremely simple, and there is one and only one destiny. In the growth and movement of life, all living things should abide the way of the universe. That is the sacred duty of all living things. The cosmic galaxy civilizations follow the way of the galaxy. Cosmic celestial bodies follow the way of celestial bodies. The Milky Way galaxy follows the way of the Milky Way. The solar system follows the way of the sun. The moon follows the way of the moon. The earth follows the way of the earth. Man follows the way of man. Animals follow the way of animals. Plants follow the way of plants. Matter follows the way of matter. Things follow the way of things. And so on and so forth to eternity. Only by strictly abiding by the way of love and kindness of the cosmic yin-yun energy can all living things obtain the magic power of the cosmic mercy core. They can all living things obtain the divine benevolence of the cosmic mercy core. Can all living things obtain the divine power of the cosmic mercy core? Can all living things obtain the divine spirit of the cosmic mercy core? And can all living things obtain the divine blessing of the cosmic mercy core? All in all, in the movement and growth of life, all living things in the universe should abide by the great way of the mercy core of the cosmic yin-yun energy. That is the only way for each individual organism to obtain health, happiness, joy, and good luck, and to accomplish the sacred mission entrusted by the mercy core of the cosmic yin-yun energy.